My 2024 got fucked up in 2023. So because of how I ended my 2023, whoo, that put me in the worst possible place emotionally, mentally that I possibly could have been in that point in time in my life. And 2024 got off to a pretty rough start. But what I can say is, in the big picture, when I look back, what really happened was the things that allowed me to be comfortable and the things that allowed me to just move every single day, those things were taken from me. The things that I relied on for validation, whether that be in my personal life, whether that be in my career, whether that just be amongst my relationships with my peers, all of those things and all of those things that I rely, all of those people were taken away from me. So I learned about myself a lot in 2024. That was the most important thing. The most important thing for me in 2024 was digging deeper into who I am. Who is Kristien Owens? I'm an artist, yeah, that's cool. I'm an athlete, yeah, that's cool. But what else? Who else is in there? What else? What am I here to do? You know what I mean? I knew that I wanted to be a more disciplined person in all facets of my life. I just didn't know where to start. And a similar situation allowed me to know how to navigate through this process. Um, when I was fired from my job, it was unexpected, and I did not have a backup plan, and I had rent due in 2 weeks, and everything was kind of just happening at once. I was a year removed from moving out of my pop crib, so I didn't know what to do. I knew I didn't want to go back home. So it's kind of like when your back is against the wall and you have to make something happen, you figure it out. And when you are put in pressure situations, that's kind of when you, that's not kind of, that's when you find out who you are. That's when you find out what you're made of. That's when you find out, you know what I mean, is you really about it or not? You know what I mean? I know a lot of people that have been about a lot of talk, and a lot of people who can say that they're going to do something, but when it comes down to truly handling your responsibilities, people don't. It's too hard to handle your responsibilities and still have fun at the same time for a lot of people. And I was one of those people who didn't understand how to balance everything. So with that, when you're thrusted into a position in which you don't have a choice whether or not you can have fun or not, there is no fun. You know what I mean? And you have to really sacrifice. That builds character. And 2024 was my character building year. 2024 was the year that I actually decided that nothing, no one was going to get in the way of me finding my purpose. And I came to the conclusion today that your purpose is an ongoing thing, in my opinion. Now, I feel like you can have several purposes. I feel like I can have a purpose with basketball, not necessarily meaning that I was born to be a basketball player and get paid to do it, but maybe I was born to get as good as I can and then share the knowledge that I have, attained. And I find that happening a lot when I'm in a basketball gym. I find myself wanting to give my knowledge to the young, not you old niggas, cause y'all don't like to listen. You know, y'all think y'all know everything, and y'all really be trash. You know, but I be finding myself wanting to just share what I know and what I have with the youngs. So that is another reason why I stay in shape, cause that's a purpose I feel like I have, and it's a lot easier for me to be able to show you by example than to just be able to talk about it. So that's a purpose, but I also feel like I have a purpose as far as music goes. I feel like I'm supposed to inspire people in that realm, that field. Um, I'm supposed to show people a way to getting it on your own, just as there's been plenty before us, you know, before me. But now this is, my generation, my time, and it just feels like I'm supposed to just keep that going with, how the times move. I'm adjusting and I'm adapting and I'm learning and I'm figuring out, and I'm supposed to navigate through and then show and teach the blueprint. I feel like that's another purpose. I feel like another purpose is me just being an all around inspiration to others and making sure that you are not being lazy. My goal is to motivate people to get up and get everything that you deserve, everything that you're owed. Nothing is going to be given to you, but you can have any and everything that you want. And I want to be someone who, when you see my face, you hear my voice, you hear my name, you are motivated to get up and go get it. Another purpose, you know what I mean? So I just feel like there's several purposes, and as I, get older, my purposes may change, not change, but evolve. My purpose may lead me over here, my purpose may lead me over there, but I just feel like finding ways to always inspire and be of service. That's what, you know, it's about for me. So 2024 was about building my character, building up the individual who I was, so that I can be able to lead people correctly. I can't lead nobody if I'm corrupt. I can't lead nobody if I'm dealing with internal issues and I'm a jealous person. I can't lead people. I can, but where am I going to be leading them? To exactly the issues that I deal with. And I don't want to poison others. You know what I mean? I wanna lead with love. I wanna lead with purity. I wanna lead with a genuine care to improve, each and every room that you go in, by building up the individual first. So that took a lot of internal work. I had to look at myself inwards and say, where am I struggling? I had to look at myself and really point the finger at me when it came to all of the issues that were in my life. It wasn't nobody else's fault but mine. So anything and everything that transpired in my life, I had a part in it, a big part in it. And if there was nobody else that I could blame for where I was today, where I was at that time, and where I am today. And not only that, where I'm heading. So once I was able to take true accountability and be honest with myself, my world changed. Once I got purpose behind my life, I started to see things and people for what they truly are. I started honestly reading the Bible, and for me, a lot of the self help books that I've read, a lot of that information is just um, Bible, just said and summed up differently. You know what I mean? Without saying that it's coming from the Bible. But yeah, it's the same principles. So what I've learned most from reading the Bible is that they're just simple laws that you have to follow. There's natural laws, and then there's laws that we as people create. And I just wanted to make it a conscious effort to follow the laws and to not create my own laws and lie to myself when I've created a law and it's not working and I'm getting results that aren't what I want. Well, it's probably because I created a law that goes against what the natural law is.